Leo, the dancing lion prince. All right, come closer, young adventurers, and let me share a tale of a lion cub named Leo, nestled deep within the warm embrace of the sun-kissed jungle. But Leo was not your typical lion cub, far from it. He was a prince, destined for greatness. His father, King Luca the Brave, was the most powerful and benevolent ruler the jungle had ever seen. His majestic mane, like a golden crown, framed his noble head, and his thunderous roar could send shivers through the coconuts swaying in the trees. Each morning, without fail, King Luca would take young Prince Leo out for lessons. All right, my little cub. The king's voice, gentle yet powerful, would resonate like the warm sun. A future king must be both strong and courageous, he'd say. Observe me. And King Luca would then demonstrate to Leo, showing him how to puff out his chest and release a thunderous roar. Leo. He gave it his all, puffing up his tiny, fluffy chest before attempting a roar. It sounded more like a squeak than a fearsome roar. Yet, King Luca always beamed with pride. Well done, my boy. It takes time and practice. One day, your roar will resound through the jungle, just like mine. Together, they trained, running as fast as the wind. As swift as the wind, Leo was mastering the art of looking regal, like a true king, perched atop the tallest rock. He adored his father deeply and cherished every lesson in the ways of the lion. Being strong and courageous, just as his father advised, was his dream. Yet, Leo harbored a secret, a delicate, twirling secret. Leo had a younger sister, Lily, who was quite different from him. While Leo practiced his thunderous roar and perfected his fierce pounce, Lily was learning something else entirely. She was mastering the art of dance. Each afternoon, by the shimmering riverbank, Lily would meet her dance partner, a lively young monkey named Finley. Together, they took lessons from the graceful Madam Fox. She'd clap her hands to a lively rhythm. All right, children, embrace the beat. Rumba slow, quick, quick, slow. Let your hips sway like tall grass dancing in the wind. And on occasion it was salsa. Step, 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 pause, step, 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 pause. So much energy. Shake those tails. Leo often found himself observing them from behind a bunch of enormous jungle leaves. Once he was certain no one was watching, he'd give the steps a shot. He'd attempt to wiggle his little lion hips and practice the moves, taking cautious steps forward, then back. He turned with precision, ensuring he remained unseen. Step, 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 pause. Another sequence. Step, 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 pause. Dancing filled Leo with joy. Yet, he kept his lively feet hidden. Mighty lions roar, he whispered. They don't dance the rumba. He desires for me to grow into a fearless hunter, not a salsa dancer. What would Raja, the rhino, think of that? He'd likely remark, lions don't shimmy, Leo. A slight twist of nerves coiled in his stomach at the thought. So, he doubled down on his pouncing drills, pow. He made sure his roars were thunderous, a roar echoing through the jungle. Yet, in those quiet moments with his dad, Leo's paws would sneakily tap out a soft rhythm. Quick, quick, slow, on the dusty earth. Suddenly, word spread like wildfire through the jungle. The annual Jungle Festival is tomorrow. Excitement buzzed among everyone. There would be competitions of strength and speed, and naturally the spectacular talent show. Finley and I have a special treat, our super salsa surprise. Lily exclaimed, her eyes twinkling with excitement as she spoke to Leo. Every day, she and Finley honed their skills, spinning and stepping quicker with each session. They went for one final practice spin. But oh, what a mishap. Finley stumbled over a tree root.
Ouch. Ouch.
My foot, he squawked, hopping on one leg in pain. He had twisted his ankle. Madam Fox hurried over. "Oh, Finley, my dear, you absolutely can't dance on that," she said. Tears welled up in Lily's eyes. "Oh no, our grand salsa surprise." Not now," she whispered, her eyes filled with sadness as her flower crown sagged. Leo noticed his sister's tears, and his heart raced, thump, 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 like the beat of a salsa drum. Fear gripped him, yet seeing her so upset stirred something inside him. He had to find courage, just like Dad always said. "But perhaps in bit." "Absolutely," he replied confidently. "I've been practicing." Lily's tears turned to laughter as she took his hand. "Okay, let's see those moves." Leo stepped forward, his heart pounding like a drum. He whispered, "Here goes nothing," and they began to dance. "I also practice in secret." Lily's eyes sparkled with excitement. "You really do?" she exclaimed. "Oh, Leo, that's wonderful. But why keep it a secret from us?" Leo felt his ears warm up, turning a soft shade of pink. "Well, dancing isn't exactly what you'd expect from a lion prince," he admitted. Lily cocked her head to the side. "Who says so?" Leo shrugged. "It seems like everyone thinks I should do something bold and daring," he mused. "Maybe wrestle a log or race a cheetah." Lily flashed a grin. "Dancing requires bravery too," she insisted. "Being yourself takes real courage." Yet, Leo remained uncertain. That night, as the moon cast its glow, he found himself sitting beside his father. "Dad," Leo hesitated, "what if I want more than just lion stuff?" The Lion King arched an eyebrow. "What are you getting at, son?" Leo inhaled deeply. I love dancing like Lily." His father chuckled. "Leo, do you really think is a king's power merely in his muscles?" "No. A genuine ruler draws strength from his heart. If dancing brings you joy, then dance with all you might." Leo's eyes grew wide with astonishment. "Truly?" he asked. The Lion King nodded with wisdom. "A magnificent king cherishes every facet of who he is: strength, bravery, and joy." The festival night finally arrived, and the jungle buzzed with music and laughter. As it became Leo and Lily's moment, he inhaled deeply and ventured into the clearing. The animals were struck with awe. Prince Leo was dressed in a suit, a small crown perched on his head, and dancing shoes. Then Lily twirled gracefully. Leo moved in closer. She retreated. Together, they swayed their hips in rhythm. A playful turn followed. Leo introduced his own flair, a shoulder shimmy, his unique creation. Lily couldn't help but giggle. For the grand finale, a quick spin, ending in a comical, dramatic pose. Leo stood with his chest puffed out, brimming with pride. The jungle had never witnessed, "I've never seen anything like it." The monkeys were hooting, the elephant stomped along to the beat, and even the usually stern old tortoise was tapping his foot. As Leo and Lily concluded, the crowd burst into applause. His father beamed with pride. "That's my son, the bravest lion in the jungle." From that moment on, every single day, Leo embraced both challenges. He honed his strength and speed, aspiring to be as formidable as a lion prince, and danced joyfully with his sister in the meadow. When the time came for him to ascend as king, he led with a powerful roar and showcased the most dazzling dance moves the jungle had ever witnessed. So, dear little listeners, remember, Leo, the dancer, and the lion. It's perfectly fine to enjoy things that might seem a bit out of the ordinary. True bravery isn't just about being tough or boisterous. It's also about having the courage to be genuine and express your passions, just like Leo did when he danced. Now, cozy up and sleep well. Dream sweetly. Farewell for now, until we meet again.